You have only 3 hours left. This video brings an urgent message that Jesus specifically wants you to hear right now. He has been waiting for this exact moment to reach you, but he's concerned you might not realize how critical these next 3 hours are. This isn't just another countdown video. It contains a time-sensitive revelation that heaven has prepared for you. Jesus cares deeply about what happens in your life during the next 3 hours and would be disappointed if you wasted this divine window. The message you're about to receive has been carefully timed to reach you with exactly enough time to act. There's a divine appointment happening in the next 180 minutes. Don't scroll away, because what you do in these 3 hours could change everything about your spiritual future. This isn't an ordinary time warning. It's a divine alert about a critically limited window that's open right now, but won't last. Jesus has been watching your spiritual journey move toward this precise moment, preparing you for what needs to happen in these next 3 hours. Missing this 3-hour window could mean missing a divine breakthrough that's been arranged specifically for you. This marks a limited opportunity that heaven has opened right now to release something you've been waiting for. Jesus cares so deeply about your response that he would be genuinely concerned if you failed to recognize the urgency of this moment. That's why this message found you today with exactly the right amount of time remaining. Your attention to this video isn't random. It's a divinely timed moment designed to help you see that heaven has opened a door that will close in exactly 3 hours. The clock is already counting down. Every prayer you've prayed that seems to go unanswered has been heard. Every season of waiting when breakthrough seemed delayed has been noticed. All the times you've wondered if your moment would ever come, yet continued to trust anyway, have been honored. Your spiritual patience hasn't gone unnoticed. Those moments when blessings seem to flow to everyone except you, Jesus saw your disappointment. The times when your faith felt tested by delays, yet you kept believing anyway. The persistence was recognized in heaven. The strength it took to keep trusting divine timing when everything felt stuck has been deeply valued. The frustration you've carried about unanswered prayers, sometimes too heavy to share with others, has all been acknowledged. Divine timing isn't always clear, and heaven's appointed moments aren't always obvious. Jesus understands this challenge, which is why he's making this 3-hour window so unmistakable you can't possibly miss it. The 3-hour window Jesus wants you to recognize isn't just any random time period. It's a divinely appointed moment that carries special spiritual significance. This window appears when heaven aligns circumstances, prayers, and divine purpose into one critical time frame. It shows up as a moment when spiritual doors that were closed suddenly open, when answers that were delayed suddenly release, when breakthrough that seemed far away suddenly arrives. This 3-hour window connects directly to the prayers you've been praying and the waiting seasons you've endured. Jesus chose these exact 3 hours because everything needed for your breakthrough is now in position. The window won't extend beyond these hours, and it won't repeat if you miss it. When you act within this time frame, things that have been stuck for months or years suddenly move. Heaven has synchronized this moment perfectly, and your obedience within these 3 hours unlocks what's been held back. When you recognize and act within this 3-hour window from Jesus, prayers that seemed stuck will suddenly get answered. Doors that were closed will unexpectedly open. Breakthrough that felt distant will suddenly arrive in your life. Jesus has wonderful news for you today. Your spiritual life is shifting to immediate acceleration, and important transformations are happening within these exact hours. Heaven has synchronized something unique about this moment, and now you've been chosen to receive this time-sensitive blessing. This 3-hour window marks something significant in your walk with Christ. It's a clear indication that your season of waiting is ending right now. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your relationship with Jesus. Breakthrough is happening in these hours. The recognition of this window begins a spiritual acceleration that will touch every area of your life, from answered prayers to open doors to divine purpose finally activated. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding you right now, during these 3 hours. You're in a divinely appointed moment that heaven has been preparing for weeks, months, or even years. Recognizing this 3-hour window brings heightened spiritual activity in your life immediately. More answers to prayer will come in these 3 hours than you've seen in the past several months. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully timed blessing designed specifically for this breakthrough moment in your journey. Your prayers matter more than you realize, and heaven has been holding back certain answers specifically for these 3 hours. Your spiritual sensitivity inspires heaven to release what's been prepared. Your faith makes a difference in what happens during this window. This divine timing shows that Jesus deeply values your obedience to act immediately. Every delay you've experienced has positioned you perfectly for breakthrough in these exact 3 hours. The timing of this 3-hour window is no coincidence. It opens now because you're spiritually ready to receive what heaven has prepared. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown through waiting seasons. Your spiritual eyes are now open enough to recognize urgency that might have been invisible to you before. Your heart has expanded through delays. Your spiritual wisdom has deepened through patience. Your soul is now prepared to act on divine timing more clearly than ever before. All the waiting you've experienced hasn't been wasted. It's been preparation for immediate action in these 3 hours. Nothing in your spiritual journey has been random. Every delay has shaped your readiness to respond urgently when heaven opens a window. This particular 3-hour opportunity is connected to larger spiritual movements happening right now. Jesus is releasing similar breakthrough windows to those who are spiritually alert and ready to act immediately. If you're feeling blessed by this urgent revelation about your 3-hour window, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these time-sensitive spiritual messages. Your generosity helps these divine insights reach those who desperately need to recognize their breakthrough moments. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that connects people with heaven's urgent messages in these critical spiritual times. Your support means more people will recognize their divine windows before they close. As you begin to act within this 3-hour window from Jesus, new spiritual awareness will naturally develop in your life. This urgent timing brings new responsibilities, not just to yourself, but to what Jesus is calling you to do immediately. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' perfect timing. This revelation signals it's time to step into immediate obedience and act on what heaven is releasing right now. Finding focus becomes essential during this critically timed moment. While recognizing this 3-hour window, remember what you're supposed to do. Pray specifically, make that decision, take that step of faith, or whatever Jesus has been telling you to do. These spiritual actions have been waiting for this exact timing. Jesus is inviting you to become more than just a receiver of messages, but a person who acts immediately when heaven opens a window. As you become sensitive to this 3-hour divine window, think about how you can help others who are missing their own breakthrough moments. Your experience shows that Jesus is constantly opening time-sensitive opportunities, even when we fail to notice them. Heaven witnesses every moment when someone recognizes divine timing and acts immediately. Your story of responding within these 3 hours brings hope to people feeling stuck in waiting seasons or wondering if their breakthrough will ever come. Your obedience becomes a light that helps others develop awareness to see when Jesus is opening urgent windows in their lives. This 3-hour window isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same breakthrough acceleration. Jesus often works through those who have recently responded to urgent timing to help awaken others who are still missing their moments. Your immediate action serves as both personal breakthrough and ministry example. As you navigate these critical 3 hours, stay completely focused on what Jesus is calling you to do right now. Jesus reminds you that while recognizing this window is wonderful, you must use every minute wisely before it closes. Maintain the spiritual urgency that allowed you to see this 3-hour opportunity in the first place. Guard against distractions that could waste precious time during this divine window. Let your actions flow from genuine faith and immediate obedience to what Jesus is revealing. With this understanding of divine timing comes responsibility to act without delay. Use these hours wisely to do exactly what heaven is prompting you to do right now. Not every moment carries this level of spiritual significance, but these 3 hours do. Embrace this urgent timing with both humility and confidence, showing others that responding to Jesus' windows means acting immediately. Every minute that passes brings you closer to the end of this opportunity, so focus completely on what needs to happen now. Picture what happens after you act obediently within these 3 hours. Imagine prayers suddenly answered, doors unexpectedly opening, breakthrough arriving faster than you thought possible, and your understanding of divine timing expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Jesus stands with you during these critical hours, encouraging you to embrace this moment with complete trust and immediate action. This is truly your time to experience breakthrough through responding to his urgent timing. This marks the beginning of acceleration, where your prayers, opportunities, and purpose will move faster than ever before. Accept this blessing with gratitude, and remember that you're surrounded by divine support during these 3 hours of opportunity. The path ahead holds blessings that unlock specifically because you didn't waste this window. What joy awaits as you look back and realize you acted exactly when heaven opened this door. Your obedience in these hours creates momentum for everything that follows. If this urgent message has awakened something in your spirit, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these time-sensitive revelations with those who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize the urgent windows Jesus is opening in these critical times. If you're ready to commit to acting within your 3-hour window, type 111 in the comments below as your declaration of immediate obedience. The 3-hour window continues right now, but time is running out with every passing minute. As you finish watching this video, stay focused on what Jesus is calling you to do immediately. Don't let distractions steal even 1 minute of this divine opportunity. Every action you take within this window could be the exact obedience heaven has been waiting to see. Your immediate response serves as inspiration for others, wondering if they should act on their own divine promptings today. Move forward right now with an obedient heart, a focused mind, and a responsive spirit. The spiritual language of urgent timing has always been part of how Jesus works with those who love him. By choosing to act immediately within these 3 hours, you join faithful followers who have learned to recognize his urgent voice and respond without delay. Your breakthrough is waiting, but only if you act now before this window closes forever.